It's a very, very warm evening in Istanbul here, and I'm surrounded by two mosques actually. One in front of me, the Hagia Sophia, and actually the one behind me that you could probably catch a glimpse of is the Blue Mosque in that direction. But I'm here to see the Hagia Sophia today, and it is quite warm. It is about 30 degrees and it's almost evening time now, a few hours before sunset. And I thought I'd split my time actually. I was going to see Hagia Sophia and Blue Mosque today, but I thought I'd take some time out and spend more time on each one of them, because from what I'm told, what I've been told is that each one of them has its own splendor, its own characteristics. And the Hagia Sophia, which is right in front of me, otherwise known as the Church of Holy Wisdom, it was once a church built by Justinian I, then converted into a mosque when the Muslim rule came here. Then during the formation of Turkey, it was converted into a museum, and now once again under the rule of Erdogan it's a mosque. And the fortunate thing I think for me today is that, well, depending on which way you look at it, is that when it was a museum there was actually an entry fee, and now that it's a mosque there is no entry fee, so I don't have to pay anything to get into it, even though I don't mind paying to see these sites. And from what I've been told, the inside is supposed to be quite magnificent. The outside itself, I prefer the actual look of the Blue Mosque, which is in that direction over there. But considering that the Hagia Sophia is a lot older, over what, 1600 years ago possibly, if I got my maths right, so it's gone through a lot of wear and tear in that time. When you compare it to a house, how much wear and tear does it go over? And when you think about places like this and look at the maintenance that's involved, I mean, look at the structure of it. I'm actually sitting quite far back from there, and it's quite a way, and it's quite imposing, even from this site that I'm sitting at. Actually, having said that, before I do go into the mosque, I just wanted to show you around the gardens that are here, because I was just loafing around, wasting my time, just relaxing before I went in. And if you have a look, the actual location itself, there's a fountain here. It's not actually operating yet, but I'm sure during the day it does. Probably tomorrow midday when it's hot it will. And just towards this direction is the Blue Mosque, which to me actually looks like I prefer the structure of the Blue Mosque with its 6 minarets, and the Hagia Sophia there with 4 by the looks of it. I don't think there's anything behind. 2 in the front, 2 at the back. Or are those 2 from another place? I'll have to do some research and investigate. You know, like I say in my videos, I don't research on Wikipedia. I go through manuscripts, hard labour. And a lot of people out today, a lot of people out and about, relaxing. The grounds here actually quite vast, and a lot of people do spend time. And now it's evening time as well, so work is finished, and people are out and about enjoying the weather. So I'm going to make my way in to the Hagia Sophia, and let's see what the inside is like. So like I said, the Hagia Sophia, or the Hagia Sophia as some people pronounce it, was a former church and then became a museum. Well, actually became a mosque. Like I was saying before, I entered the Hagia Sophia, the former church. It then became a mosque, and then became a museum during the founding of Turkey. And in recent years, President Erdogan has once again converted it into a mosque again. And from what I'm told, any pictures or depictions of Christ and the apostles are covered by curtains. There's only a few curtains I can see maybe up there, unless they're further away from what I can see. But this place is phenomenal. And I've seen some mosques, particularly in India and Pakistan, that are quite grand, but I don't think anything compares to this. Although one can say that it was a church, so the building itself was a church building. Just looking at the height of this, the ceiling is phenomenal. And it is currently in use. There's areas here that are used for praying that you're not allowed to go into unless you are praying. But the good thing is, from what I've seen here, is that they allow anyone to enter and filming's allowed without a flash. So that's the thing that's allowed. Yeah, that's the difference. It's full of people today. The weather was quite warm in Istanbul, and there's lots of people out and about. Summer season, tourists are out and about as well. Lots of nationalities here in Istanbul I've seen, and quite a few nationalities at the Hagia Sophia. They've also got free books as well in different languages. Just trying to find the area that's used for personal, just over here. So the area that's used for personal prayers is over here. There's people taking selfies near here as well, so it's all happening in the Hagia Sophia Mosque. Yeah, so you can see personal prayer being undertaken here. I just want to see if other areas I can walk around. Looks like a bit more here. When I was looking at the outside, you don't really imagine what the inside would look like. I mean, from the outside, I never would have imagined that this would be the interior. There's more here. Shall I walk down this way? It's a bit more quieter here, a bit more peaceful over here. Yeah, there's more. It's more crowded in the central area. On the sides, there's not many people. You see people are relaxing here, spending their time relaxing. Some are relaxing on their phones. Some are taking pictures.
Hello, brother. It's all happening at the Hagia Sophia Mosque. Just come out the exit of the Hagia Sophia, and I've got to say that the inside of it, I would never imagined when I saw the outside. Just by looking at the exterior, there's no way that you would imagine that the interior looks the way that it did. And I'm quite amazed by the interior. So that was my visit to the Hagia Sophia. The Blue Mosque does
stand opposite, and I'm not going to visit that today because I spent quite a bit of time in the Hagia Sophia itself, wandering around, exploring, learning, and taking time to relax. I sat there for quite a while actually because it's quite peaceful. There was corners in there where it was very, very peaceful and I needed to relax. And that's all from my visit to the Hagia Sophia in Istanbul.